traditional carbonara is basically just egg yolks, pork, and lots of cheese. So basically the most non-vegan pasta out there. So how do we possibly make this vegan but still taste just as delicious? You'll just have to keep watching and find out. Apparently, carbonara was first created by accident by American soldiers living in Italy during the Second World War. To make their meals a little bit more filling and satisfying, they took their daily ration of eggs and bacon and put them into their spaghetti, and thus the first version of carbonara was born. Now, contrary to the more creamy, Americanized version of carbonara, it's traditionally not made with cream at all, but really just egg yolks with pork fat. Yeah, we're gonna skip the whole egg yolk and pork fat thing and instead make a much healthier, creamier, and cholesterol-free version, I might add, that is way better than the traditional. Things are gonna get luscious, creamy, and oh so eggy tasting. Plus, I'm gonna teach you how to make the secret ingredient that you'll be snacking on all day, because it is so good, and dare I say, may even be better than bacon. Now that's a pretty bold claim, so am I going to say that these vegan bacon bits taste just like actual bacon? Well, no, but they are flippin' delicious in their own right and really do the trick in mimicking a salty, meaty little morsel while bringing in more plant-based protein to boot. So we're gonna start by making a quick and simple sauce to coat the tofu bits in. It starts with soy sauce or tamari. Next is liquid smoke, which is the key ingredient that imparts that classic, smoky, bacon-ish flavor and aroma. A teeny weeny bit of neutral tasting oil will help the sauce brown nicely as it bakes with the tofu. We're adding some maple syrup to give sweetness, sort of how maple bacon would taste, you know? Then comes tomato paste. This adds nice acidity and depth of flavor. And lastly, for extra flavor, we add garlic powder. Now just whisk everything up until it thickens, and it should sort of resemble the consistency of barbecue sauce. Now grab your block of extra firm tofu and using your hands, just break it apart into little pieces directly into the sauce. Doesn't have to be pretty and completely uniform, but small enough to somewhat resemble bacon bits. Then all you have to do is stir the tofu into the sauce until each piece is coated. If you find there's still lots of sauce left in the bowl, just give it 5 minutes and the tofu should soak up quite a bit. Next, grab yourself a baking sheet and line it with tin foil. Or not, I just find it makes cleanup easier, and lightly spray it with cooking spray to help things not to stick and burn. Then just drop the tofu pieces onto the tray and try your best to give them some space. While they're baking, let's make the actual carbonara sauce. Yum! So add some soaked cashews into a blender along with fresh garlic, a pinch of turmeric, and kala namak. Then some nutritional yeast for some delicious savory umami and slightly cheesy flavor, and some canned coconut cream. Full-fat coconut milk works good here too. Then we're adding in a little bit of liquid just egg, which is going to really help thicken the sauce as well as add an extra eggy flavor, which is important in a carbonara. Adding some water to help it blend, plus a little bit of lemon juice to help bring out all the flavors. Lastly, we're adding in some unsweetened plant milk. Blend everything up on high speed for about 1 minute until the cashews have been completely pulverized into oblivion, and all that remains is this incredibly smooth and creamy sauce. It should be thick enough to coat a spoon without sliding right off. While all that fun was happening, you're gonna cook your pasta noodles until al dente. I'm using spaghetti, but whatever you want to use is great. Once you've drained the pasta and returned it to the pan, keep the heat on low and pour the sauce directly over the noodles. Just keep stirring the sauce into the noodles until they're fully coated and the carbonara sauce begins to thicken slightly, about 3 to 5 minutes. I just gotta say, if you asked me years ago when I gave up dairy and eggs if I ever thought I'd be able to eat something this creamy and indulgent tasting again, I would not have believed you. Seriously, what a time to be alive, you guys. Once it's thickened, remove the pan from the heat and get ready to serve. By the time the pasta noodles finish cooking, your tofu bacon bits should have finished baking and they'll be so nice and crispy. I honestly cannot believe how delicious this dish looks and tastes. While it may seem like there's lots of ingredients to use and steps involved to pull this off, it's actually all quite easy and straightforward. Now just plate your pasta and generously sprinkle on those bacon bits, and I highly recommend topping it all off with some vegan Parmesan cheese. There are some really good ones out there, and this one by Violife that I'm using is really nice and gives that tangy, sharp flavor that is just so yummy. Mmm. 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 That is no joke, you guys. Holy cow. Mmm. It's impeccable. The vegan bacon bits, you guys. Oh my god. Hey, if if you guys like this video, why not give me a pat on the back by giving this video a big thumbs up and leaving a comment down below. I think you should also subscribe to my channel because I have so many delicious recipes hitting the channel very soon. I post twice a week and I don't want you to miss out on anything awesome. Check out my latest pasta recipe video right here, and I will catch you in another video. Bye!